American Calvary. I'm Kent Nolly, Director of Terebinth Ministries and Outreach of RMC. And I want to give you an update on what Terebinth Ministries, along with your prayers and support, is doing during this pandemic over here in Uganda. And I also want to let you know the needs that we are facing in order to give you an opportunity to pray and to assist. So as the coronavirus has entered Uganda mid-March, the government has essentially shut down the country, which obviously has hit the economy. And with no transport, all non-food stores closed down, and businesses closed, the majority of the Ugandan people are out of work. This has some severe repercussions here as people live day by day and don't have the means to save up or stock up. Also, there are no unemployment benefits, food banks, soup kitchens to fall back on. And to make matters more difficult, a second locust invasion since January is projected to cause a major food shortage for Uganda as well as all of East Africa. Of course, times are difficult and uncertainty looms over all of us, but let me encourage you, this isn't a time for us to cower in fear of the unknown, letting anxiety take charge and rule over all of us. This unfortunate circumstance is an opportunity for us as a church to be unleashed with power, to do what we are called to do, to bring hope by communicating the gospel, to feed the poor, to give compassion to the hurting. Christians have always been first responders in times of crisis, and we have one on our hands, which gives us an opportunity to respond. So this is how Terebinth is responding through your prayers and your support. Our pastoral school has been closed due to the government mandate, so we're taking our time and our resources to tell as many people as possible by going to the airwaves to reach thousands through the radio. In a country where TVs are few, millions of Ugandans still listen to the radio for their news and entertainment. So the response from the call-in listeners expressing their appreciation and desire to hear more about the hope of Jesus has moved us to be on the air 3 times a week, with a desire to be on every day. With the churches closed, we now have a 10 a.m. radio spot on Sunday mornings so we can preach to all of our congregations, plus many more tuning in. And with our medical clinic in the village of Adak, we're poised to handle the coronavirus threat. But our biggest threat we see every day is malaria. With the masses of people out of work and malaria season beginning to rise, the $15 treatment to cure malaria can be difficult for the people here to afford. And if malaria goes untreated, the results can be devastating. And for us to have the ability to offer treatment and care at the lowest price is critical during this time for the people. With food prices heightened and unemployment spiked, not to mention a forecast of a food shortage on the horizon due to the locusts, we are buying as much beans, rice, and corn as possible and storing it so we can continue to help the community with the necessary food it needs to feed their families in the future. Along with some of the pastors trained from the Terebinth School of Discipleship, already feed and minister to 150 widows and their fatherless children on a monthly basis. With the current circumstances at hand, we see our team of pastors, along with our farm, being able to reach out to as many of the least of these as possible and simply be the church in action by communicating the love of Jesus and meeting the most basic needs of the people. We have the manpower and the infrastructure in place to continue to do our mission. But we can do more. If you want to partner with us financially so we can reach many more people with the gospel, with medicine and food, you can give financially through our website at terebinthministries.net or through our church giving boxes by putting Terebinth Ministries on the church giving envelopes. 100% of your donation will go directly to help the Ugandan people. And we want to thank you for your prayers and support. And may the Lord continue to bless you, keep you, cause His face to shine upon you. Amen.